Welcome back to Thirukkural a Day, Chapter 5, Kural 2. Needful, Held and Stay. துறந்தார்க்கும் துவாதவர்க்கும் இறந்தார்க்கும் இல்வாழ்வான் என்பான் துணை. He will be said to flourish in domestic virtue who aids the forsaken, the poor and the dead. Questions for you. How can one be of assistance to people in need? Is providing support a duty or a choice? Rajamani knew that reconnecting with Lata could be a challenge. He decided to start by visiting her school, hoping to catch her between classes. He waited near the entrance, his heart pounding as he spotted her walking towards him. Lata? He called out, his voice hesitant. Lata stopped, her eyes widening in surprise and then hardening with resentment. What do you want? She asked, her voice cold. I wanted to see you, Rajamani replied, his voice gentle. I know I haven't been there for you, but I want to be now. I want to help you with your studies, anything you need. Lata was initially cold and resentful. She questioned his sudden interest in her life, accusing him of abandoning her when she needed him most. You can't just waltz back into our lives and expect everything to be okay, she said, her voice trembling with anger. You don't know what it's been like without you. His little daughter was all grown up for him. Rajamani listened patiently, acknowledging her pain and taking responsibility for his actions. He tried to show her that he was there for her, offering help with her studies and emotional support. துறந்தார்க்கும் துவாதவர்க்கும் இறந்தார்க்கும் இல்வாழ்வான் என்பான் துணை. He will be said to flourish in domestic virtue who aids the forsaken, the poor and the dead. As Rajamani tried to bridge the gap with Lata, he learned that Vijaya had been struggling financially and had taken on extra work to support the family. He found her one evening hunched over the stove, her eyes tired and her hands showed signs of burns. He remembered how much she had hated cooking. Vijaya, what are you doing? He asked, his voice filled with concern. I had to work, she replied, her voice strained. Someone has to pay the bills. You being back doesn't change that. In fact, we don't want you here. We are managing fine. The only reason we let you into our house is the insistence of Appa, your father, a wise man, continued Vijaya. Rajamani felt a surge of guilt and helplessness. He realized that he had been oblivious to the sacrifices Vijaya had made to keep the family together. He vowed to find a way to ease her burden and support her in any way he could. One afternoon, while helping Lata with her homework, Rajamani discovered that she was secretly pursuing her passion for art. He found a sketchbook filled with beautiful drawings hidden beneath her textbooks. These are amazing, Lata, he said, his voice filled with admiration. You have a real talent. Lata blushed, her initial defensiveness melting away. Really? You think so? He later learned that Vijaya disapproved of Lata's artistic pursuit, believing it would distract her from her studies and jeopardize her future.